Timmy, thank you for the resub. How are you, sir? Kate's here. Bird, thank you for the lurk. Always good to see you guys. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do this. Gonna do this, this, and this. Okay, cool. How is everybody? Happy Tuesday, I think. It's Tuesday. Justin's here. What's up, Justin? Just over 10 days from my trip. Getting nervous, anxious, excited. I'm ready to go, but I'm like, what am I gonna forget? Probably a lot. Just barely made it past you. I only have 2 real complaints so far. Hit me. What are your complaints so far with South of Midnight? I'm just starting chapter 6. If I have complaints, they're so minor right now, I don't even know if I need to verbalize them. But I'm curious what your thoughts are. I'm going to do cleaning rage mode last night and stayed up way too late. I'm just exhausted and Charlie won't let me sleep. Well, that's why you just don't clean. Don't do it. What's up, Ash? Combat spawns way too many enemies, and the enemies coming from clear across the arena off screen to hit me. Abhorrently long workday. Gonna put her butt in daycare. She's not careful. Ooh, you tell her that? Tell her that. That'll learn her. Justin, I don't disagree. While I guess I haven't had any complaints about the number of enemies. Sometimes those encounters go on maybe a little longer than I like, but because I don't find the combat. The combat is a thing to break up the story for me a little bit. Some of the exploration. So it doesn't bother me that much. But your second point about them basically zooping across the battle arena and, you know, cheaply hitting you in the back and stuff, that's killed me a couple times, and it is frustrating. They have like the arrows and stuff, but it's just, you know, dodging out of the way. But if you don't time the dodge right, which is a little hard to do because you don't see them coming, I don't know. It turns into quite the dodge fest. To do a lot of panic dodging. But I can agree with both of those complaints. I think that they're, again, I think I'm curious to see how much more complicated the combat does get. I think it's okay right now, but there is that layer of cheapness to it. I started Blueprints yesterday morning, and oh my god, I'm addicted. Timmy, tell me why Blueprints is good. I need help understanding. I've played it once. I've only done one run. I plan on trying it again. But after that first run, I'm like, I just don't know if I get it. I think I don't know. I'm not sure what makes it stand out. I absolutely don't get it, and that's what makes me want to play. Okay, all right. Good answer. I'm going to try it again. I'm going to go back and try a second and third run and see what's different about it. I thought I had a pretty good first run. I ran out of things to do. I took a couple of notes when I was playing too, but I'm like, I don't even know what to do with it. Oh, did you have to do a dartboard puzzle? Did you find a room that had that? You did? That damn puzzle, that made me question everything I knew about darts. I eventually got it, but the steps it took me to get there, oh man, I felt so dumb. It was getting me, I was getting all sauced up about it. Eventually I was able to get it all together and understand what we were doing, but boy, the steps it took me to get there. Yikes. Puzzle games, as we've discussed, are not my forte. And that's a puzzly-ass puzzle game. But that's not why we're here. Let's play some South of Midnight. We're on Chapter 6. We're entering, I think, one of Bunny Flood's other properties. I'd found a room before making it there that explained it in a note. Oh! Really? I raw dogged that thing. I was like, I don't understand. Oh man, I wish I would have found that note. Oh god, that would have saved me a lot of frustration. Okay, continuing on. Yeah, I do want to get back into it. I want to give it another couple runs and see if something. I mean, it was fine. It was well enough. I just there is like some hype behind that game. People are like, "This is my game of the year," and I'm not quite getting it. Your complaint about being in the swamp and it being blinding the entire time is about to not be an issue. Oh, good, good. Do I need to turn the brightness back up? Is that what you're telling me? We're about to get into the darks. All right, reach Bunny Flood's cottage. I got some upgrades. How much? Okay, these are 80. Cleansing Rend. Weave of Life. Damaging weaved enemies with Rending Step, Amplified Attack, or Amplified Rend, or Aerial Rend heals you slightly. I do like heals. Right, it should be fine still. Okay. Maybe I'll turn HDR back on then, because I do think HDR looks good in this game. I did see specifically, I put that message in Discord. Specifically, the issue is with kind of Chapter 5. So I might do my HDR thing again to make the picture pop again. So, immobilizing push. Ooh, and it holds them in place. To inflict weave. Okay. Tethered strand inflicts weave. While Crouton is controlling an enemy, it deals increased damage. Okay. I was calling out increased damage. Weird that it's specified to one chapter. Well, I think that's the one chapter that kind of had the sunset, and I think that maybe that those just need to be tweaked on their end. It just made the HDR go a little nutso. Hold Y to unleash strands, damaging enemies. Okay, let's grab this. And then let's grab the one that heals us. Hold on, what's the next one down? Bob and weave. Dodge B twice in quick succession. Okay, that might actually be kind of good too. We got 80 for that and 100 for this. Let's do Weave of Life. We're gonna do that. And then we'll the next one we'll go back to our alternating stuff. Okay. Cool. I'm glad to be back with South of Midnight. It's been a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, but such is life. Still as pretty as the day I left it. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that HDR back on right now. As soon as that's in the system settings. That's right. Nope, I'm gonna turn off my console. HDR game calibration. Hollywood's not prepared for this game to pull at her heartstrings so much. Oh yeah? Oh wait, this isn't what I want. Go back to settings. This is the wrong setting. We'll update this and get this back up and running. No, that's the thing I was just at. Go back. No, that's not right either. Calibrate TV. No, that's not right either. Video modes. There we go. Allow HDR 10. Turn that back on. You have to access it from the load game. Oh, okay, so I could do it now if I wanted to. We'll do auto. Benji's story made her cry. That one was tough because as we were going through Benji's story, in the back of my mind, I didn't say it out loud, I don't think, but there was something so despicable about that because it almost felt like, I mean, it's yes, older brother, younger brother, but they kind of made references to the fact that he was also maybe, he's basically like a kind of a vulnerable young adult. you know, and that like made it hurt a little bit more, like watching all that stuff take place. Like it felt like they were taking advantage of somebody who, you know, had developmental disabilities as well. Like it just, yeah. And maybe they meant to make that more obvious, but that maybe it was extra obvious. But that was something that just stuck with me as I was going through it. It's really quiet on my end. That story was tough for a lot of reasons, and that's one of the things that I kind of wish this game did. I know it's about like we had talked about last time. I know it's about repairing the scars on the world and stuff, as we've talked about before, but there's still like a lack of closure that I feel is occurring because we didn't confront Jolene after finding out how everything went down. I wish there was somehow that element was further explored. I would like to see more comeuppance paid.
Alright, time to get to work.
Okay. Anyways, let's see what else the game has to offer. I am still just loving the game, though. That's for sure. In other news, other games that I'm playing, AI Limit, really enjoying that game too. That's one that I'm also having a very good time with. Also nice because that one's not a full-priced game. Well, you want me to go that way? I ain't gonna. We're gonna go this way. How's everybody's weekend? Everybody good? Everybody happy? Utah. What up, Fox? We got fish. We did get fish. Kate brought home 2 beta fish, one for Jack, one for Charlie. Their names are Eric and Marvin. Just some real fish ass names for some fish. You know what I mean? Eric and Marvin. Get so much more beautiful as well. I started Dredge for the first time. Holly isn't up to watch this. Sorry, hold on. Holly isn't. Oh, hold on. Dredge for the first time. Holly isn't up to watch this, or not up to watch Dredge. Dredge is a game that I wanted to like, but I kind of I became disinterested in it over time. What did that do? Was there anything else in there? I guess, hold on, I'm gonna go back in there. I'm not used to, I don't know if I like that it just teleports me back out. I think that's all that was in there. I just felt like I missed something. That's like, sounds like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Alright, I guess we're good. Alright, we're gonna leave Crouton in there, I guess. When Holly isn't awake to watch South of Midnight, I am just playing Dredge. Okay. Gotcha. Hi, Alpha.
The stories you hear about that Maui.
Foreshadowing. Yeah. I love how the capital space names. You know, that's almost become a signature of the channel. Right up there with grapes. Okay. Let's see here.
Y'all are
been a minute. Thanks. We moving. We moving. I should have unraveled that one, but that's fine. Get him. There we go. Go, Crouton. You're so good at combat. Timmy has never said that ever in his life to me. I shouldn't have done that. He was almost dead. Oh, he was the last guy. I'm glad I did that. See, like, Justin right there, like, that was a breezy, you know, combat encounter. There were only 4 enemies, and only one of them was kind of not the low tier. So it does mix up quite a bit. There's been some hard encounters, though. There's been some where there's like, this is too many things to do. Okay, that's where the corruption was. Some of them, yeah, I would agree with that. Some of them do feel excessive. Like, that's just too much. Okay, do we get our bob and weave now? Oh, I'm about to get so much better at combat. Or I'm just gonna bob and weave right into somebody's attack. It'll be funny. Watch. Basically guaranteed. Okay, you want to go that way. Special item. Come on, Fox. Ooh. Oops. That's true. For not having the bob and weave unlocked, I feel like I've been bobbing and weaving despite that pretty well. Quickly, quickly now, quickly. Okay, so this is an optional path. I had to make sure. This better not be worth 5. Oh, I didn't even see that one. Okay, I'll take 20. You can't pet 5. I know, they run away. What a bunch of jerks. Why no twins headband? It just wasn't next up in the rotation. I'm also not sure that they've earned me wearing it. 5 and 11, no, 4 and 12. It's been a catastrophic start to the season. We might be bad. We might be bad. We're never good in April though. So I would love not to have to dig ourselves out of a tremendous hole. Go check the standings. Padres.
Another one of Mama's things. What else did I get wrong about you?
All right, let's learn more about Mem.
Is that? No way.
Trey always thought he'd give his wife Bunny's ring. But she refused. Swore I was after the flood money. I'd never tell him, but I didn't want that gaudy ring anyways. We chose something more to my liking together.
She doesn't talk about Dad much. Nice to know they didn't care what Bunny thought.
Yeah, Tigers have been playing well. Tigers, they're gonna be They're gonna be good for a while. It's time to accept it.
Damn it. The road's washed out.
I'm actually happy to see Spencer Torkelson doing well. Did I want to do that? Yeah, I guess I wanted to. Hey, Action. I love that no matter what, I just know the pirates are bad. It's like the sun coming up in the morning.
Huh?
Aww.
Did the storm crash the boat?
I mean, it could be worse. You know, you could be a Rockies fan. And that's true. They do have Paul Skeens. I mean, that's kind of exciting. Or you could be a White Sox fan too. That's actually that's a better example. I mentioned the Rockies because they lost Chris Bryant for seemingly forever. He has some degenerative disc disease in his back. So, Abel, here's the list we were talking about. Someone's got to do something about them burrowers. They've been running more boats aground with their scurrying than usual. Iron nails, important. Iron sheet metal, important. Permanent marker. Hammer, iron, not steel. Nearly caught one. Snatched my tools right off my belt, damnable critters.
Iron. Right. Maybe I should get myself an iron trinket.
Closest thing I have to a pro baseball team is the Braves. I think they're good. They've had a slow start to the season as well. I think they're supposed to be good, kind of like the Twins are supposed to be good, but they are not playing great. Oh, okay. So the Rockies. Okay. So yeah. See, the Rockies are they're a fit for bad. Oh, is that deep water or is that just regular water? How big is this chapter? 215. So it's about the size of some of the other ones we've come across. Oh, we gotta bring this wall out first. I don't follow baseball. I've been to a few minor league games. Baseball is really hit or miss. I know a lot of people find it incredibly boring. I love the numbers inside the numbers, like the analytics and stuff like that. I think that stuff's super fascinating and fun. And I have a good time. It is my favorite sport. I'm sure everybody here for South of Midnight on YouTube are like, shut up. Nobody cares about your sports. And that's fair. Very hit or miss, kind of like batting. Badooch. Enjoy going to games but not watching on TV. Games are fun. Yeah, me and we went to one last week. Carly's first game. Jack's first in a couple years. We didn't go to one last year.
Can't see a stigma knot. It's got to be here somewhere.
It was a good time. A little chilly for my liking. Bunnies. What is that stuff called? Is it called corrosion, or did I just make that up? Corruption? I could look it up on the menu, but I'm not going to worry about it. Don't enjoy the cost of going to a game? Yeah, you know what we did? So, the Twins... What is this? I'm assuming don't step on flashy red bugs. Hop, 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 hop. Oh, I did it again. Don't get poked by those either. Okay. I don't know how much life Crouton has. Apparently not much, because it was red around my screen. Anyways, so the Twins have been having this issue with their broadcasting stuff, who they're going with and stuff. So this is the first year that Twins TV is a thing, where the MLB is taking over. Let's not go that way yet. Hold on. They're taking over the broadcast and stuff. And I signed up for that because, yeah, I watch baseball I barely miss games. I always have it on in the background when they're playing. And for signing up for that, until like March 31st, we could buy tickets and get half off. We bought the tickets to that game we went to last week, and I completely forgot about that promotion. You know, like with what we spent, I could have spent that same amount of money and sat in like some pretty sweet seats, and then we couldn't refund them to try it again. So I completely blew it. Absolutely blew having a good deal on tickets. Just really screwed the pooch on that one. They were on Bally Sports, yes. I was living in Kansas City for the random World Series run. Wait, hold on. When did you live? Stigma, that's what it's called. When did you live in Kansas City? Did we talk about this? Hey, let's go.
Better grab that. Need all the help I can get.
Annabelle, we need this sale to go through. Between the weeds waging war on our biggest leaves... I'm sorry, I need to read this again. Between the weeds waging war on our biggest leaves and the lack of good, reliable folk to lend a helping hand, the tobacco business ain't what it used to be. Okay, all right. I just needed that context to kick in. Here's hoping Bunny Flood don't look too closely at our numbers. Lord, I don't ask for much, but don't let one bad harvest sink our family name. Abernathy.
You don't stay that rich by being kind.
Oh yeah, they did switch to FanDuel. That's right, which we also don't like. FanDuel is still cover our like the Wild and the Timberwolves. You were there from 2012 to 2015. Timmy, did you know that I lived in Independence, Missouri, in 2012? We might have been neighbors. Also, Independence, Missouri is is a scary place to live. That's yeah, I was there. I wasn't there long. I was down there for a work thing, and it was not a good work thing. In the end, but that's exactly where you shut up, Timmy. No, you're a liar. Is that true? Oh, Bramble. Ouch. Yeah, no, that's awesome. Yikes. Okay, good.
There's Bunny's cottage.
Cottage?
The creeps.
Sorry, that ain't no cottage. 3205 North Twyman Road. I could not possibly tell you the place that I lived. It was too long ago, and I wasn't there long enough to get too committed to it. But it was an apartment somewhere. God, I don't even remember what we were by. I know I drove by where Arrowhead and the Chiefs Stadium, whatever that highway is. I drove by that almost every day. I saw a thing. There we go. Yeah. Okay, hold RB. I'm kind of glad that those tutorials... Normally I'd be annoyed if a tutorial kept popping up. But some of this stuff we don't do super often. It's kind of nice to have that. Kind of nice to have that pop up. Yikes. Okay. What is that thing? Oh, it's a bunny. Figure it out so we can see how close we were to each other. I think it might be one of those weird addresses that shows up on like a random credit report or something like that. I'll see if I can figure it out. Yeah, don't let me forget though. I will take a look, and that would be fun to sort out. I did spend while I was there. I spent a majority of my days in what was it? It was either a Menards or did they have Sam's Clubs there or Costco's?
Looks like a lot happened at this old place.
That job sucked.
Time
I
to
used to
fill
sell
up the bottle.
DirecTV to the people that go into those places. If you've seen those people, I was one of those people. That's a big bottle tree. Look at that big bottle tree. With the foldy table? Yep. Trying to give you deals on cutting your cable and joining DirecTV. I was actually really good at it in Minnesota. That's why I moved. It was a new territory that we were expanding to. I was there for like, I don't know, 6 months. Turns out people didn't want DirecTV down there, and I wasn't good enough to sell it to them.
That's not a good sign.
I don't think I ever went to a Walmart. 100 messages, let's go. You know what? It's a silly thing that pops up every time I stream, but it's still a fun little silly thing. Okay, wants me to go that way. Hold on, I'm not sold yet. I'm not sold. Why does it want me to go that way? Oh, it's the thing. Okay, cool. That's what's over there. I hate seeing those people in Walmart. You know what? I hated being those people in Walmart. It's true. Yeah, I never would have done that door to door. But it was one of those things that's like, I need a job. And that was a job that I happen to have a lot of success at here.
Mrs. Pearl swears by it for allergies.
Didn't follow me. 4 of 10. I think I missed one. Dearest Trudy, the illustrious journalist assigned to Garden Hospitality's latest profile misconstrued a crucial step in the Flood family mead brewing process. It is of utmost importance to simmer, not boil, the honey and water mixture. You must also take care to skim any scum off the surface as you go. I expect a swift correction and reprint forthcoming. Kindest regards, this is Flood. Well, for those that didn't live in Independence, Missouri, thank you for joining us on our little trip down memory lane.
No surprise there.
I'll start focusing on the game now. Sorry. Boop, 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 boop. Get him in. Oh, wrong button. In you go. I was just thinking that after what, 4 years, 5 years of knowing each other. Weird that I figured I've told you guys everything I possibly have to tell, but apparently not. I've still got secrets. What did that do? Okay, I keep thinking that that's going to get rid of some of the stigma, but apparently that's not always the case. Sometimes I'm just getting floof. Almost forgot that word. Would have been tragic. Alright. I know I should go do that combat, but if I would have done that, I would have missed this. Royals tickets were $5 in 2012 with a free casino buffet ticket on the back. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, that's right. Because, it's down here. More combat. Why don't we stay up here for now? Let's finish this area. I'm assuming we're gonna have to do all these. Who wants to rumble? Thanks. Okay, that's kind of sweet. Don't hate that. Okay, so finally I noticed that when he's doing his little charge attack, he takes no damage. Oops. Get him. Oh, my guy's done. I need to get the update that makes sure that he that crouton stays in the enemies for longer. That was short-lived. Confounded. See, those guys are fine. I got those guys pegged. It's when, like, the slugs show up and the other jerks. Meeting in 20 minutes, just in the fly. Okay, sounds good. If you want to shut my door, you can. I'm fine with that.
Even before the accident, Hazel's dad knew Bunny didn't care for him. When his sister got her dress dirty, he was punished for letting it happen. He didn't complain life was unfair. That's just how things was.
Poor Dad. Kids make mistakes sometimes.
It has a big head. Kate's over here like, I wasn't asking for permission to close your door. Your door was going to be closed. Okay. Well, cool. We've already found all three of the stigma. Oh. We've already found all three of the stigmas.
Dream spot for a tea party. Kid Hazel would have loved an invite.
Wonder if Kid Hazel is a rapper name. Kid Hazel? I could see it.
I didn't know Dad had a sister.
Alright, let's go over... Let's go do this one, and then we'll go downstairs and grab that last one. Ouch! Why though? What is happening? Something is shooting at me or coming towards me or something. I don't know. Oh, there's two of those. Yikes. Good dodge. Good dodge. Oh, dodge right into that one. Bad dodge. That was a less good dodge. We'll hit somebody. See, he's still going. Crouton's still got this guy. Okay. Let me fill out my life first. I'm wondering if it's faster to do that dodge or to actually sprint. That dodge is pretty quick. Let's learn more about Trey.
Parents always have a favorite, even if they don't admit it. Bunny's favorite was her daughter Cherie, whom she'd hoped to groom into a force surpassing her own one day.
She wasn't watching her either.
All right, that's 2. New upgrade. Strand push inflicts weave. Tethered strand inflicts weave. Or crouton deals increased damage. Let's do increased damage from crouton. I love his name. Between crouton and floof and... I guess stigma's fine. I would just say crouton and floof. They got great names for things in this game. Alright, last one's up over here. So these do play in the order you find them. That was the first memory I got, so I guess they're each tied to a specific encounter. Okay. Well, I guess, yeah, with this one, these feel a little bit more kind of open. Although I guess in the farm... Was it the farm? Or the last level where we were doing the Jolene stuff. I guess those were a little bit more in a chronology.
Here they come.
These seem less tied to that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I forgot the button. Oh. It seems like crouton hits a lot harder. Crouton. Get him. Oh, noes. Oh, noes. What happened to my crouton? There we go. Get him. Heck yeah, crouton's crushing him. Oopsies. Oh god. Don't blow it now here. Let's go get some health. Oh, I thought I timed that perfect. That was about to be the first time I got it right. The lock, yeah, sometimes the lock, like switching targets is so jarring that it can be a little difficult doing exactly what you want to do.
Now for the pattern.
Especially too because even though I'm like locked onto an enemy and I know the right trigger switches enemies, I still have this instinctual feeling that I need to turn the camera. And I don't know if I'm just...
When the sister got
I don't know if I'll
dressed
ever
dirty
break that.
again, Trey tried to rinse her off in the water. I don't believe Hazel's dad meant to do it. He just didn't count on how slippery she'd be. Bunny never forgive him. In a way, Trey lost his sister and his mama that day.
Oh no.
Oh my
Mama
god.
knows this?
That's terrible. God, that boy, that sucked to watch for about a billion reasons.
Jesus.
Especially having, I feel like my kids are almost like the exact same age as these two kids, or like close enough where I'm just like, ugh. Dude, these little like stories built in that run alongside the main story are, they're something else.
So loud.
Like, they're not structured like The Witcher or anything like that. The Witcher 3 that, you know, is typically considered to have like the best side quests and stuff like that, because these aren't side quests, you have to do these. But just because they run like congruent to the main story, like they're powerful. Also, these chase sequences are very simple. Kind of wish they were a little bit more complicated.
Bunny buried every kid she brought into this world. That's gotta take a toll on you.
Well, and do we know what happened to Trey other than he died? We don't know the specifics, right? I mean, I would never tell my kids, you know, or let my kids go play on a dock or something unsupervised, especially at the current age that they are. So, I mean, this is on Bunny. This is on Bunny as a parent who did bad. So, I
guess
mean,
no one's here.
nobody should have to go through that, but... Are we inspecting? 5 of 10. Dear Mrs. Flood, some stories depict the... Okay, bear with me. Some stories depict the Roguru as scorned female lycanthropes who prey on children and devour ex-lovers. Others claim the Roguru emerge on St. John's Eve to dance at the Balgula Ball on the banks of the Bayou Gula with their brethren. I'm so sorry to everybody who knows how to pronounce these things. My research suggests that Rogaru are born from the bodies of those who have experienced immense tragedy. Anyone might one day become a Rogaru. We could stop saying the word. That'd be good. Additionally, Rogaru shape-shifting abilities may not be limited to lupine forms. Interviews with Cajun locals suggest that Rogaru may take the form of many different animals, including but not limited to lions, bears, and owls. If you would care to meet for a drink to discuss Rogaru physiology, I would be most excited. Yours, Professor A. Balfour, University of Louisiana, Rogaru. Kind of felt the same with Guardian Galaxy stories in the game. Really? I'm trying to think of those. I did finally end up playing through that game. But it was a while ago now. You died on the next sequence? Oh, that's good to know. He died when Hazel was 4. So Hazel was... Okay, so Hazel was a... Okay. Yeah, so we don't know the specifics of what happened. Okay. Just say werewolf. I know that would have been a good fix. It's just getting worse with every time he says it. I know, and I had to say it like 12 times. French for Rogaru is a French Cajun werewolf. The other forms are just for the game. Okay, got it.
Rougarou. Huh.
Rogaru. Okay. I should have just maybe you should have read that note. Hazel? What do you think? You know the words.
Mama was always sorry we couldn't afford piano lessons.
As a piano? Oh, HDR is acting up again. Oh, I never did tweak the brightness back. I don't know if I need to or not. No, that's about where I left it. Well, it does seem more in line now. It looks more like the screen on my OBS.
Ugh, taxidermy? That's creepy fancy people stuff.
Is it fancy? I don't think it's fancy. All right. Wants me to go up. I say nuts to that. That Trey?
Grandpa.
No.
Don't think he would have liked me much.
She did live on a trailer in stilts. Good point. Inspect? What are we inspecting?
Showing off Flood family business partners like trophies.
Oh, it was up there. Any of these other paintings interactable? Oh, yeah.
Just as cold on the outside as it was on the inside.
That Flood Mansion? Like an older version of it? That.
Those
Bye-bye.
steamboat parties must have been a good time back in the day.
My mother-in-law brought up recently doing like a steamboat river cruise down the
I don't think
Mississippi.
I'll ever get the stench
Just
of pig
like a
off.
short one here in Minneapolis. That'd be kind of fun.
Is that the old sawmill that shut down years ago?
Okay. I'm assuming some of these are going to have some sort of significance. I mean, beyond just a little backstory. Hopefully they're not used in a puzzle, because I've been paying attention, but not enough to, like, lock it in. Holy smokes, there's a lot to see in here.
Foxes crack me up. Screechy little cat dogs.
Cat dog. Cat dog. Alone in the world, little cat dog.
Really got a thing for raccoons.
Apparently I have something to say about everything, but I watched a video yesterday of a possum biting a raccoon right on the ass. It was on TikTok. It was funny. The raccoon was just like, oh. And then they just went and did their own thing.
Sunday dinner with animal heads for company? No thanks.
Look at that wallpaper, huh? Look at that. Bunny's house is in disrepair. We're gonna send Crouton through there in just a second.
I used to look forward to the fair every year as a kid.
Oh, you and me both, sister. Love fairs. There'll be ghosts in here. That must be what I heard before, the door opening. Oh, wait! Put back.
Granny Couture.
Yeah. now we'll head upstairs. Stairs make me kind of nervous.
There's so much I never got to know about you.
That must be one of Trey's old toys. So this cottage,
Can't believe that's you, Dad.
Trey's room. Is this where, I wonder if this is where they like grew up, or if this was like a summer house? I wonder if, I don't know if Bunny had already made her millions or whatever. Bird.
You were both so little.
Aw. We get a mod to eviscerate that bot. Awesome. So is our weekend house according to the catfish on the chapter opening cutscene. That's true. You're right. You're right. That's right. He did. You can't expect people who spend their days on Sundays to spend their days in the same place on a Tuesday, or something like that. Not verbatim, but that was pretty good.
Oh,
Thank you, Alpha.
He really was cute as a button.
That is adorable. That makes me extra super sad that we saw what we saw. I see another.
I bet that tree made for a
Tangle?
nice view once.
That was almost spot on. Yeah. That, I don't know, for some reason that line really stuck with me.
Fit for a princess. Dad never moved past it, did he?
I also got to watch it twice when I was editing the video too, so.
So beautiful. Bet Cherie liked that.
That is cool. Right. I think that's everything down this hall. I guess this is Bunny's
Definitely
room?
Bunny's room.
Nailed it.
If she's hiding something about Molly, it should be here. Wow, I wouldn't even recognize her. She looks so in love. I bet Bunny's wedding was the talk of the town. She did look pretty, though.
6 of 10. Weavers are the key capable of extraordinary feats these so-called scientists I've consulted with believe to be impossible. There are documented correlations between anecdotes of a weaver's presence and lowered crime rates in the surrounding area. Such immense gifts should be accessible to all. Shouldn't we all be capable of righting our own wrongs? I will focus on the restorative elements of reweaving next. The Grand Tapestry amounts to the very fabric of the universe, then to reweave is to turn back time itself, to patch what has been shredded. What wonders can be gleaned from the hearts of creatures torn asunder by stigma? What miracles can be created?
Restorative element.
What up, Zen?
Grand
You're a nerd.
Tapestry?
Just kidding. Love nerds. Dear Mrs. Flood, notes on dreams and fog. I feel a great connection growing between us. Shouldn't we continue our discussions of the mystical and profound in person? I have a great many sources about the land of dreams and nightmares to share with you over sweet tea at my De Allemand site. I think I did pretty good there. The dark fog in these recurring dreams of your beloved daughter. I dare say I might be the only academic capable of treating your case with the care and respect it so dearly deserves. Yours, Professor A. Balfour, University of Louisiana.
Oh, Bunny.
But that bed is
Can't
big.
remember when I
That
stopped
bed, you
feeling
fall
bad.
from that bed and you're dead. Yep. That bed is too high. Especially for Bunny, who is an old. Well, maybe she wasn't an old woman then. That is up to her neck. That is unnecessary. Eating some ice cream. Let's go. Yeah, you have to mount the couch. Get your climbing gear. Oh, secret. I've got. Ooh, I don't know if I love the red eyes.
So many of her with Cherie. So few of her with Dad.
Makes me sad for just a bunch of reasons.
Always so put together. Guess it helps her keep going.
Okay. What's going on in here?
Holy. What kind of person needs a room like this? That's a big ass feather.
Oh, yes, it is. What's that little sticker?
What the hell? Why's Laurent in those pictures?
Zoom in. Why zoom in?
Hey, that's my distaff. Patterns too. Where'd she get all this?
I mean, let's try to recall that you did find this in her attic or whatever. Missing children list from J.L. Patterson. Subject, missing children. Dear Mrs. Flood, here is a list of children reported as missing in the past 20 years from the Prospero region. Note that all of them have been the subject of investigations by the local child welfare authorities. May Barkham, 11, Slaughter State Park, February 9th, 1985. Knox Billy Granger, 6, Jeff Davis Road, June 12th, 1992. Grady Ambrose, 9, Gandyville, September 29th, 1995. Chester Burnett, 9, near Mary Beth Trace, August 7th, 2003. Chloe Drudge, 12, Grave Street, November 2nd, 2005. Please let me know if I can be of any further assistance. My invoice is attached. This is who Hug and Molly... So I'm assuming those are the kids that Hug and Molly took. Hey, red threads.
Red yarn. She found out Hug and Molly's not just a scary story for kids. Those poor missing kids. Could have been Molly's doing.
I wish Dune Awakening was not an MMO. Is it an MMO? I guess I didn't realize that.
You went missing too?
Wait, what? Who went missing? Oh, Trey. Oh. Okay.
That's a chunk of Benji. All this research on the walls, too. She was serious. What is Bunny up to?
Oh.
You just can't get enough of my hospitality.
I'm sorry. I need to find Hug and Molly.
Do you? What would you want with Hug and Molly?
She took my mama. Her red yarn was all over our house.
You've been keeping secrets. Why didn't you ask before?
I did. And you didn't help.
You can see strands. And now you're looking for a creature. You're a weaver, aren't you? Strange. Your mother never mentioned it. Or maybe not so strange. I guess we know each other's little secret now.
Are you a weaver too?
Oh dear. Why don't we have some tea? Let me get you some fresh clothes. My pig factory is no place for a girl like you to be cavorting.
Yeah. I bet she's stinky. Justin, I will try to answer that question as best I can as soon as this cutscene's done.
At least it's clean.
Now, What do you know about hugging Molly?
I know she takes children and leaves red yarn. And I've heard that you know a lot about her.
Yes. She stole your father once when he was young.
Really? How'd you find him?
Oh, Molly meant for me to find him. Trey was just bait, you see. It was me she wanted. Molly can't abide weavers because we mend the chaos her kind likes to create.
You don't think
That Molly took your mother to lure you? Yeah. I never found where Molly really lives, but I suspect Laurent Baptiste knows.
Laurent from the juke joint?
Friend of yours?
Friend of Mama's.
Curious. Laurent won't talk to me. I seem to have an unfortunate reputation among his crowd.
I could try.
The garden gate will take you to his place. Do let me know how it goes with Molly. I'd be most indebted if you find her.
Oh, I'll find her.
I hope they're not trying to make Bunny a redeemable character. I want to hate her.
I can get Mama back.
I guess there's still time. Okay. Still don't understand her saying she was a weaver. The game told us Mahalia was the last weaver in Prospero. I mean, maybe like on the record, I guess. I mean, couldn't she just be a weaver and not advertise that, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't know how they present that. But so to answer your question, why is XXX Night Shift named the way it is? Everyone gives me weird looks when I tell them to look into it. Yeah. So I'm not going to give you a very satisfying answer. But I will say it's for a good reason. To be honest, it's one of the things that I really want to sit down and finish wrapping my brain around myself. It's not. I mean, I could say what I think it is, but I want to hear it from, the mouth of the people that actually created the name. And I've asked a little bit, but
Gotta find out what he knows.
I haven't pressed it too much. So I don't have a good answer for you right now. But I will say there is a reason for it. And the only reason I'm not telling you is because I don't really know that I could communicate it in the best way.
What's that freaking blowfish talking about now?
Who's he talking to? Weren't scared of that overgrown gator, not one bit.
And then she went right in that house. So I said, Bunny Flood will fillet you as soon as look at you.
Oh, he's talking about the fox.
Oh, Hazel!
Yes, the game is not pornographic. It's not that. It isn't. It's gonna be an M-rated game.
Oh, you don't mean you run into Bunny Flood and live to tell?
Mm-hmm, and she's helping me find Huggin' Molly.
Oh, out of the goodness of her heart, I'm sure. So what, y'all in cahoots now?
First off, cahoots. Second off, there's nobody I'd rather be less cahooting with.
She always did want to get her hands on a weaver.
I think I can handle my own grandma.
So now you're a flood. No, I wouldn't have helped if I'd realized.
If I'm a flood, it's in name only. And if my last name makes Bunny believe that I'm on her side, then I'ma use it.
Well, you sure can scheme like a real flood. But you sure it ain't Bunny using you?
I can take care of myself without your help.
It'd be nice to catfish.
I do need to get to the juke joint. Could you maybe?
Oh, you don't need my help. No, You a fancy flood weaver now.
Are we fighting?
I would want to get your new dress all slimy.
I didn't mean.
No. You take the path. There's a tree up yonder you should see. Bunny visits every year on the same day. Might tell you a little something about who you're in cahoots with.
Hey!
Oh, we're fighting.
He's worrying about the wrong thing. Bunny ain't nearly that bad.
From thing to thing, in the orchard, tree is cradled, safe inside, safe inside.
Yeah, it's one of those things that I've gotten used to, kind of just when I tell people what it is or what the name is, I just be like, it's not what you think, you know. Just I don't know why I'm doing that. Let's hold on. Let's yeah, actually, let's go. Hold on. Okay, you want me to go that way. I'm gonna say no. Zen, you had said you have not started up this game yet on Game Pass. But you've been curious about it. So what I will say, not that you asked, but what I will say is that so far, I like it a whole bunch. Oh, that range is not very big. Dang it. Now I wish I wouldn't have used it. Thanks. Oh no.
That's handled. Now back to the road.
It's not, yeah, exactly. Told Holly I was excited about it, and she looked at me like I was crazy. Well, she'll see. What would be the two closest games you would compare to if I had to compare it to anything? This game? What were we talking about? What we've done this before. What did we say? I'm blanking on. I had like two good examples that I thought we talked about last stream, and now I'm blanking on what they were. I mean, it's a third-person kind of action adventure exploration game. Did I just do that for the floof? I think I did. Like how Zen keeps tagging Restream bot. I don't know, Justin. That doesn't tag you, right? When he does that. I mean, I guess maybe it makes sense. I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, you've got a bunch of different ways to you know, navigate the world and stuff. You've got ability upgrades and things like that. You can't see chat, yeah. All right, up we go. What does it remind me of? There's got to be a good example. Let me stretch my brain here and see what I can come up with. What have I played that reminds me of this? Okay, once we go up there, let's not do that. Oh, let's do that. For some reason, now that I'm put on the spot, I literally can't remember any game I've ever played in my life. They're all gone. So I guess get me on a better time, and I'll come up with something. Yeah, I never played Prince of Persia. So I will say
It's like the tango itself
yes.
is crying.
The Cherie tree. Oh no, I wasn't ready to deal with this.
They say the soul lingers a bit with the body it belonged to. And so it was with Bunny's baby Cherie. Bunny's dream of crafting her daughter into her own likeness, a power spun of unnatural means, was shattered. But she never lost hope she'd bring Cherie back to life someday. She stole the Benji tree's heart for its magic, to keep her daughter trapped here instead of going where it is baby souls go. I don't think she ever considered what Cherie would have wanted.
Did Bunny steal magic from Benji's tree? She must have been desperate.
That's so sad.
No wonder Bunny comes up here in secret. Sorry I woke you up, baby Sherry. You hush now. Going back to sleep, okay?
See, nothing's ever really lost.
Wow. I'm fine. I'm fine.
While searching Bunny's cottage for clues about old Molly, Hazel glimpsed her grandma's past and felt sorry for her. But what Bunny did was unnatural. Sealing her dead daughter's spirit in a tree? Despite this, Hazel's powers guided Cherie to find solace in the great beyond. Following her lead, Hazel sought Laurent Baptiste, who knew old Molly's whereabouts, but Hazel wasn't keen on seeing him again, given a mauled history with him.
A barman is hard to find. Chapter 7.
Better get to the juke joint so I can get back to pretending Laurent doesn't exist.
Oh, okay, all right. I hope we've seen the saddest, and now it's on to cheery, happy things. I doubt it though, but the game definitely looks pretty. Does it run on Unreal Engine 5? I think it runs on. I'm pretty sure it's Unreal Engine. I assume it's 5. I can't say for certainty. I think it opens with an Unreal logo. Go so far as to say old PS2 action platformers were a big influence. Yes. Yes. In fact, you know, it kind of controls and moves around a little bit like a Ratchet and Clank. Let's see. You know, I'm again, I'm trying to rack my brain on games I've played recently. It does have some similarities to like a Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden. And it's kind of the locomotion and moving around and stuff. But for me, like, the absolute highlight of the game so far has been just the different stories that are being covered and discussed. They are, like, truly gut-wrenching stuff as we're, you know, trying to find our mom. It is UE5, okay. Yeah, it is definitely a looker. It is a good looking game. It's got a unique art style. It does have like that stop motion, not stop motion. Stop motion doesn't feel right. It's a frame rate design choice that they've gone with. That I think is good. I don't. Here we go. Hup, hup, oh, hup, uh-oh. I jumped too early. Nope, we're good. It's barely noticeable, but it only like affects characters and things like that.
There's the old sawmill. Juke joint's nearby.
I don't know if like the characters are animated. You could turn it off, but I don't know if the characters are animated at like 40 FPS or something versus the rest of the world, which runs at like a smooth 60. You notice it from time to time, but it's not as jarring as I thought it might be. And when I do notice it, I kind of notice it. I've noticed it more in certain at certain points in the game. Down. Lumen light effects are a known issue sometimes in Unreal Engine 5. Well, I mean, that could explain some of the HDR issues they had in Chapter 5 then, too. So, Chapter 7, 1 of 15. June 13, 1922. Found this little runt of a boy, Laurent, wandering around covered in blood. Won't hardly talk about what happened, but his ma and pa are dead. He's little, but stronger than he looks. He can move crates and keep a lookout for the fuzz finding the operation.
Laurent?
The fuzz.
1922?
Haven't heard that in a long time.
That can't be right. He must be a junior.
It's nice to get out of the swamp areas. Yeah, this part's kind of a misty woods. I can dig it. So last one had 215. This has 230. So this is about the same. About the same number of things to. Okay. Well, that was weird. Is that hanging from? Oh, okay. I understand. I understand what's happening. Gets to look out for peaches. Ah, I see fuzz. Got it. Got it. New enemy.
Oh, man, that's a big one.
Brute Haint. Oh, I haven't checked my lore in a while. I should do that. That didn't last very long at all. Go get him. Good job. Oh, it wore off already. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! Still yellow. Okay. Hi, dude. That dude's beefy. Okay. Good show. 75. Getting close to another upgrade. What's next? What are we upgrading? We need 100 or 80? We need 100. And then do I do the push? I think I'm gonna do the push. I fall back on the push quite often, and it's not the most useful thing. But if I can get the weave to attach to it, then we'll be in much better shape.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
September 29, 1926. Lauren crashed one of the damn boats on the shoreline. Lost 2 crates of liquor. Masterson was yelling at him something fierce and raised his hand to strike Laurent. He scared the shit out of Laurent. His face twisted up something fierce. Talked to Masterson. He said he's got to take it easy on the boy.
Masterson sounds like an ass.
Oops. Fulfillment 2 of 3. We need one more to get a little HP boost. Nature sounds are amazing in this game. I think Justin had mentioned it too.
Lumber used to be a huge business here. I wonder what happened.
But I think that's credited to the Foley artist. So whoever did the Foley work on this is very good. Got to push while they're is it while they're attacking? I just want to push whenever. Hold on, let's see. Just before an attack hits. Ah, nuts. Tethered strand. After a strand pull, inflicts weave. Hold on, what's tethered strand? What is that? Hold on. Timeout. Is it tethered? That's tethered strand. Tethered strand. Okay. Is the tethered strand, that's the ability, or is that the attack after the ability? That wasn't crystal. Okay. Well, I was gonna be a pusher. Now it looks like I'm gonna be a puller. Justin, have you and Holly made it to the end of chapter 6? Have you guys seen the entirety of that story? Because if Holly lost it during the rhubarb story, I imagine that one is probably going to get her as well. The attack after the ability. Okay. Groovy. Might want to have a box of tissues handy, just in case. I would say that was probably the more powerful of the two, if you have to ask me.
How do these keep ending up out here?
January 4th, 1927. Promoted Laurent to lieutenant this morning. We all had some drink to celebrate. He's a mellow fella. It was nice to see him excited. He had a little too much to drink and got to crying about his folks. Masterson teased him for crying. For a split second, his skin went taut and twisted. I never seen a man move so fast. He hit Masterson so hard he flew part ways across the room, broke his leg. Laurent ran off.
Jeez.
Like Masterson got what he deserved. Should credit that one as, yeah. You finished chapter 7. Okay. Well, the good news is, I mean, I'm gonna be going a little bit longer, but my guess is you're gonna stay ahead of me then. Yes, up there? Okay. Because I doubt I'll see much beyond chapter 7 if I even get to the end of it this stream. So. No spoilers for that guy. Oh man, I felt like there had to be something out here. Nothing? Not even sure if I can get back. Oh, yeah. Not that much of a mystery, I guess.
She held on to this?
Hazel took that pic of us just after LaRon had cooked us that 3-course dinner. When he felt safe, he had so much love to give. Wish he had felt safe more often. Sometimes he seemed like he was scared of himself.
I remember that day. I saw what Mama saw in him. But he didn't deserve her. I'm really not looking forward to this conversation.
Okay. So, Laurent is looking like maybe Mom's new boyfriend post Trey? Quickly now. What if I follow it down? Is there anything back there? Oh, there is that. Let's go that way. Ooh. Try it. Oh, okay. I could have gone around anyways. Got her upgrade. Yeah, I think we're gonna do the pole one. Oh, I don't know actually. Yeah. Then we need 80 for the next one, which I won't even look at until we get closer. The Babylon Boy, January 10th, 1927. When looking for Laurent, he's been missing almost a week. I found him bloody and naked in the woods. Is he a lycanthrope? Is he a werewolf? Looked like he'd fought a puma. Started babbling and saying, sorry, please let me stay. I won't do it again. I told him he's got to keep those feelings at bay, even if I think he was justified in lashing out. Masterson is an asshole. I brought him back to camp. I think we need to throw a Masterson as an asshole in every one of these. One of these little notes. Oh, what's that over there? All right, we gotta find our way over there at some point. I don't think we're gonna do it from here. Unless, hold on. No, that's the river. I don't. Got me doubting my next move here, game. All right, it does look like we got to go over there at some point. Yikes. Let's keep going. Oh, no. This is where we were before. Confound it. Now we gotta go around. That's okay. I guess it's not as far as I thought. I thought this was on the other side of the river. Ooh. Oh, I didn't sprint. Okay, good. Somebody should rebuild this bridge. I mean, I guess the hurricane just happened. But right now, it's not safe. Here we go. Now we're getting to where we need to be. Found it.
Something's in here.
6 of 15. Be sure to leave a few thimbles full of your strongest liquor outside the barrels and crates. Those little drunk buggers will swindle your hard-earned hooch in the middle of the night if and you don't. Then they wreak havoc. You gotta give them a peace offering. They like the burn when it goes down, but then again, so do I.
These little guys are menaces.
Oh, show. What's going on? Was there? There was nothing else back this way. Please. Okay, well, I don't need that health yet.
Can't let you slow me down.
Good shot. Alright, we're gonna try our little force pull thing here in a second and see how that goes. Okay. I like that because I have that one perk that does the extra damage when an enemy is weaved. Yikes. Is he outside my range? Ah, man. I want to upgrade. I don't think I can upgrade that attack. But right now, the range is kind of pitiful. And it's makes me nervous to do it when enemies are closer to me because it takes a while to load up. What?
Knots around here somewhere.
Also works when you put yourself to a bigger enemy? Oh, that's good to know. Alright, so I see a little hidey hole. Assuming that's what I have to... where I have to send... Oops. Bitch. Yikes! Good job, Crouton. I haven't really seen much in the way of other items in these little areas. And if I have, I guess I'm not thinking about them. I can't remember where they are.
Got it. Stigma's clearing up.
I keep going through them thinking I'm going to find notes or something like that, but... Oh, bueno. Alright, wants me to go that way. And that's where we'll go in just 1 second. I gotta run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. You have yet to find more than one thing in a crouton hole. And is that one thing the one thing that gets you out? Like the tangle or whatever that needs to be cleansed? Gonna go sit in the sun in the backyard and read a novel for a bit? Nice. Nice. Running in the house again. I am. I make up the rules as I go. This should be number 8? Number 7. Okay. End of Prohibition. Prohibition was repealed. No one needs our moonshine and bootleg wine. Demand is way down. I'm thinking of heading out west to find my fortunes there. Asked Laurent if he wanted to come. He politely declined. Said he's going to make something of himself here. Nodded to some floofs.
Remember,
Okay.
it's the 21st Amendment.
All
Because
right.
you can't drink till you're 21.
At least we're on the same page in that regard. However, I just realized we have not checked our lore in days. Literally. Let's see what we've missed. World. Tasty Pig. Oh my gosh, this was a long time ago. The local pig factory owned by Bunny Flood employs many people in the town. The Tasty Pig factory is widely considered an eyesore on the otherwise pastoral countryside. The surrounding area always smells like pig poo. Bucolic Hills. The Prospero countryside slowly transitions into gentle rolling hills that begin to give way to forest. Much of the property there has been abandoned. Bunny's Cottage. Bunny's second home in the hills. For some reason, Catfish believes that Hazel will find information pertaining to Hug and Molly and her mother in these walls. The Dark Forest. Rises from the Bucolic Hills, stretches to the infamous Juke Joint. A dense stretch of mixed woods. It is a place that most in Prospero don't venture into. People speak of strange creatures and goings-on in the forest and tend to give it a wide berth. The Company Town. Have we gotten there yet? The Company Town was where the workers of Feller's Row were required to live. Rather than being paid in U.S. Treasury currency, they were paid in company script that was useless outside of the town's boundaries. Feels like that's the world we're heading to. The Haint Brute. A massive Haint with a powerful arm capable of smashing anything to pieces. Avoid its attacks and close the distance with pull to get your hits in. Good to know. Two-Toe Tom. Raised by Father Swoops, Jolene's dad. He was starved and abused and conditioned to associate the sound of a bell with food. His appetite is monstrous and unending. Cherry Tree. In her grief, Bunny used a chunk of Benji to bind her daughter Cherry's, you say Sherry or Cherry? Is it a hard ch? I don't know how to do that spelling. Soul to a tree. Though baby Sherry's spirit was lost and confused, Hazel was able to restore her, finally bringing the peace she had long been denied. Laurent. Owner of the Juke Joint and Lacey's ex-partner. Nobody could make Lacey laugh like he did, not even Hazel. But when he up and left her mom, he was out of the picture for good. Oh, okay, that's the backstory I needed. So it's not just new beau, it is new boy and bailed. Cher E, like the musician, Cher E. Okay, Cher, so it is. Sherrie is a similar pronunciation. Cherry baby.
Gonna have to find a way to get up there.
Jump. Just kidding, that won't work. Okay, hold on. Flippin' tin. Then running into the rusty edges. Right, that looked like a rock I could jump on. And even if I could, I don't know where I would go. No. Oh, wait, hold on. Could I have gone in there? Or was that a hole through the roof that led to... No, okay. We good. Okay, let's not go that way yet. I knew someone who was spelled the same but pronounced it that way. Okay. Okay. April 4th, 1955. So this is like, what, 18 years? 28 years? I don't remember what the last one was. Came back to the old bootlegging spot. Laurent is still here, looking ever young and spry. Leapt up and bear hugged me, plumb off my feet. Felt like he was going to break my back. He bought the sawmill's old juke joint. Runs a little backwoods bar now. I have a feeling he will be here for quite some time.
This is getting weird.
It is getting weird. What year are we in this game? This game takes place in like the 90s, right? So that means Laurent would be in his 80s? Does lycanthropy keep you young forever? Cause that's what we're dealing with, right? Come on, it's gotta be. He's a werewolf. We already talked about it. It matters if I go down. Go that way. Oops, wrong button. Pieces of tin and a bit of a gold mine. A lot just laying around. Yes. Oh, sad day. Okay. Well, I think I know what I need to do. So, go. Oh. I thought I'd be strong enough to just like bust through. We should open it first.
Door just needs some juice to open up.
Oh, it needs juice. We need to find some juice. The juice is in there. Crouton. Do I need you? Oh, there it is. Oh, pokies. Don't stop running. Yikes. This is the worst. I must have gotten poked. Poked mid-animation. Go train. And up, up. I think that's good for this area. Feeling confident. Oh, I didn't put the thing on. Shoot. Now go. Music kicking back in. It has been really quiet in these woods. There's nothing over here? I don't believe it.
There it is.
Oh,
Man, it's been a minute since I've seen Laurent.
Man, he must not get a lot of people just passing through. This is quite the trek to get out to this bar. It's all about location, and this ain't prime. It's dark. Give me secrets. Come on. Okay. Barren wasteland, apparently. Okay. What other paths, if any, are there? Down in there, looks like. Make it. Oh, I've been tricked. I've been bamboozled. Oh, I drowned it. Long as jump. Ugh. That's one of the first times too I've missed a platform that I think I had enough. I think I had enough distance for it. I just didn't make it for whatever reason. The game, even though it feels a little bit, the platforming feels fine, but there are times where it feels like maybe just a little janky. It's always come through for me though. I haven't really messed up any jumps. Okay, hasn't always come through for me. There were a couple times where, like she just failed to grab the ledge and I fell, but. I don't know. That's all I have to say about that. I realized I started a thought and I didn't have a good conclusion and I proved myself wrong mid-thinking. Alright, well I think we've been pretty thorough. We didn't find a lot of stuff, but we still have 120 floof floating around here somewhere. Let's not go in there yet. Okay, now it's good.
We ain't open.
Like ever? Because it looks like ever.
Hey, didn't you hear what? Hazel? What are you? You've grown.
It's been a while.
Yeah. How you doing?
Do you know where I can find Hug and Molly?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. Bunny said.
Bunny? As in Bunny Flood, your absentee grandmother? Explains why you dress like that.
Whatever. She's just trying to help me.
Right. Because Bunny's known for giving you a helping hand.
This is different.
I saw how she treated you and Lacey.
And how did you treat Mom?
I treated Lacey well.
Until you didn't. You just up and left us one day.
This is grown folks' business. You a child. This ain't for you.
I ain't no damn child. Do you know how sad she was when you left us?
It was complicated. There was a...
Don't make excuses.
Hazel?
You didn't deserve her.
That's enough. I need you to leave.
Did you even care? What was so wrong with Mama? With us?
Nothing. Nothing. It's me. It's always me.
Laurent?
Hazel, no! I'm
Nailed it. I mean, it wasn't that difficult to nail, but... Oh, didn't nail it. That's not a werewolf. I don't know what that is.
Maybe I can reweave him. How long has he been like this?
That's a Rougarou? That's a Cajun werewolf? Okay. I guess I had something different in my mind. I'll be honest. I know we should be in a hurry, but there's got to be lore in here somewhere. Okay, there's like a weird invisible wall right there. It's invisible on both sides. Can I go up the stairs? Hell yeah, I can go up the stairs. Further collectible that said they can take the form of lions, bears, and... Oh, it did say that. You're right. Man, good thing you've been paying attention. I need to tell Lacey. I'm sorry. I can be better. I can let her in. Sometimes I see her walking around, but I can't speak the words. All I think of is the sorrow I caused her and Hazel, but each time it gets stuck in my throat, choking me. She deserves so much better. I don't know if I can change. I've been this way for so long.
He really did love Mama.
Huh? How do you feel about yourself now, you jerk? Turned him into a monster. Okay. He made himself a fancy new back door for when he reopens business. Legends IRL are just your normal werewolf, but the game kind of does its own thing. Okay. Oh boy, I don't know what to do here. Okay, good. I did not notice that first glimpse.
Filling the bottle will clear up everything. Then I can reweave Laurent.
Okay, there's 4 stigmas here now.
Company houses.
Alright, that also explains why his bar is where it is, I guess. It's the bar that's specific for this town. We hadn't gotten to the town yet. I found a feather. Is that a feather? I found a feather. Oh, this is the feather we saw at Bunny's, too. Okay. I am shocked at the sudden lack of finding good stuff. Oh, found something. $11 of 15. I can feel my time on this earth coming to a close. This is a mother's last words. I'm going up yonder to be with my lord. I hate to leave my beautiful boys behind, especially Teddy. He's hurting so much, but won't show me. Thinks he's got to be our rock, but even the hardest rock can be worn away by the streams of grief. I know he goes and cries. I've known him half my life. Can't hide from me that easily. Should talk to him about it. He's gonna have to be a good example for Laurent. They will need each other.
All we got is each other. What's it like knowing you had to leave it all?
Just seems weird that his bar is so far out, but he and Lacey dated. You fly back and forth? It's a fair question. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of paved roads he could have taken. Yeah, it's been quite the journey. I mean, hey, long-distance relationships and all that. Chapter 7, Treatment. Dear Mr. Baptiste, first, we appreciate your many years of service, which makes this decision much harder. We received your request to swap company scripts for cash to help pay for your wife's medical billing. Unfortunately, the company is unable to comply with your request at this time. Our policy is firm. Thank you.
I can't imagine how hard that must have been. All that work for nothing.
Monopoly money. Okay, where did I come from? Did I go in here? I did not. Okay, we came this way. What's that? Who's that? That's what got me over here, right? Yep, okay. It's a big old area.
That's the old Sawmill Gate. Place turned into a ghost town after the jobs dried up.
There's Floof. Done with the meeting? How'd it go? We've been passing around the hat to try and raise company script for Thea. Teddy is devastated. Picking up extra shift after shift, working harder than a cat in a mouse factory, but it just ain't enough. The church took up donations too. We ain't raised much, but we ain't raised nothing either. Everything helps.
Folks passing around the same $20. Tale old as time.
Longer than expected, yeah. Company scripts are such a shitty thing. Basically, the computer made its own money that you could only use in company town and company's own stores. I remember hearing about that. Like that used to happen back in the day. I mean, it was basically a way for companies to get out of paying their employees. Period. It was essentially just monopoly money. Yikes. There we got both of them. That takes a long time to recharge. I should really stop using that until I absolutely need it. Dude, the unravel. It's right there. Got two little guys. Oh, there's one. Oh my gosh. I can't tell the range for, like, when I can target an enemy either. That's one thing that's kind of driving me nuts as well. I wanted to switch to that other enemy to, I wanted to switch to the other enemy to get, Crouton to take him. Was that? But I couldn't target him. He must have been too far away. Yeah, I think I remember hearing about scripts in maybe like high school, like history class or something like that. I don't remember. Maybe like in economics. I don't know. Yeah, I remember they were a very real thing.
Each time Laurent saw that sawmill boss drop by in a fancy car, he felt like a knife was twisting in his belly, cutting deeper each time. That man wouldn't even miss the money that could have saved Laurent's mama.
Rich folks don't never change.
I don't know, Crouton can get you that achievement. They used explosions from perfect dodges to get it. Oh, okay. I didn't even see that. I was like too busy fighting. I didn't even see what was the achievement. what did I do? What did I do? What happened? Watching Thea waste away is killing me. She's gone so thin. I can lift her like she weren't nothing. Her smile feels so weary and her eyes feverish all the time now. I try to be strong, but sometimes I gotta come out here and cry. I don't want her or Laurent to see me like this. I cried in front of them once and they felt they had to comfort me. Ain't their job to worry, it's mine.
Just like Laurent. Couldn't share that burden. I could feel how much he loved them both.
Okay, so this is... alright. I might have been reading and not processing the last two notes, but we're looking at... this is the story of Laurent and his parents. That's the one we already read, right?
That sawmill used up their workers like they used
kidding.
up the forest.
Unravel so many enemies without attacking them. Last hit has to be from damage that isn't affected for. Okay. Gotcha. How are we doing on readables? Have we found all in this chapter? Oh, new world thing. The juke joint. Used to be part of the old company town. Laurent eventually bought it, wanting to remain close to where his parents died in the seclusion of the forest. 42 out of 103? This is 103? We haven't found half. I mean, we're halfway through the game. We're like 75% of the way through the game. Oh, I did bad on 6. Oh, I missed 5. I missed 5 and I still have 14 and 15 out there. Right, where do you have me going? Isn't that? I thought that was the door I came in. Oh, it is. I'm just trying to clear those. Well, no, it's not. Right? This is a new area. No, we were in here. All right, so I'm just looking for stuff to clear. All right, so I'm gonna go back this way. We'll just get this one just because I feel like we've cleared everything else on this side. They are really like, they do drop like significant knowledge. The readables are good. Get in there. Shoot. Should I have jumped? Hey, Fox. I guess we might be climbing a little bit. Okay, that's up. Ah, there's nothing else in here either. 100% missed that crouton hole? Oh, snap. Well, you might not have missed much. There we go. 5 floof. Are you like for the 100% on this? Do you have to find all of the floof in the game?
All that stigma. But how am I supposed to get in there?
Still need all the floof? Okay. Like how the bunnies and stuff are just sitting on chair. I know. Just chilling. I like to think that's how it is in real life. Hazel. Jump. Oh, baby jump. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. There's gotta be something. Hold on. What did I miss? Oh, that's the only way in. Okay, got it. I didn't miss anything. Do I not have to fight for this one? Oh.
On his mama's birthday, Laurent ran away, crying out like a wounded owl. Daddy always warned him not to show his pain. You got to hide it, Daddy said. Push it down and bury it. But in the heart of the woods, Laurent found himself consumed by it.
Sometimes I want to go into the woods and holler too.
All right, so that explains why he's a big owl monster. The achievement list isn't that hard? That's good.
no way to let it out. He was just a boy.
We have an upgrade. No, we don't. Oh, we have 95? Oh, this is 100 now. Okay, so we need 5 more. Water looked a little funky. That way. I say we go this way. Wait. This is probably fine. No damage bosses will likely be the worst. Oh, really? Yeah, that's, I mean, once you establish, yeah, like, you know, Two-Toe Tom wasn't that bad. I almost died a number of times, but yeah, once you have that pattern down, it's not going to be that tough. I don't need to... No! Do it! Now I do. I kind of wish my attacks would disrupt them a little bit better. Thanks. Oh god! The big one. Oh, get out of my way! He fatted me. Jerk. Oh. I might use you to help. Go get him. Keep hitting him. Don't stop. No! Why are you targeting? Okay, yeah. Target's kind of making me mad. Does that give me more health back? Not really. It'd be nice if there was a little bit more of a reward for taking out the bigger enemies. Yeah, and the Tom throwing rocks thing, that there were times where I was getting hit and I was definitely outside of those circles that were marking where they were gonna land. So I think there's you gotta be good and lucky. Been watching too much YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everyone.
Daddy barely got out of bed all washed.
Yeah, we had to cut Jack off from YouTube for the rest of the week.
Dinner
It's
or go home.
getting to be a bit much.
He was all alone, trying to press down on a wound too deep to mend.
Poor Laurent. He had to grow up too fast.
Is that our third one? I think we got one more.
Looks like that sawmill boss came to a bad end.
Oh, don't mind if I do. Alright, now we can upgrade. Alright, what are these? Strand blasts inflict increased damage across the wider area and weave impacted enemies for a short time. Oh, that sounds good. Stigma conversion. Unravels cooldown acceleration effect is improved. Okay. So we get all of our skills back quicker, or we weave impacted enemies. I think we'll weave. I think we'll do this one. Is Jack asking y'all to like and subscribe? No, he's been watching a lot of this one. I don't remember what it is, but they do like skill shots and stuff. But it's like a bunch of kids doing it, and it's wholesome and all that stuff. But it's just like it's sometimes it's just such a distraction from getting him to do other things that it's like, okay, we need to just pump the brakes. You need to disconnect for a little bit here. But they're always asking, you know, like and subscribe, and all they're doing their typical YouTuber thing, which is, God, I know how important it is to do that if you want to be a successful YouTuber, but I just don't make that kind of YouTube content. Please like and subscribe. I mean, go ahead, go nuts, but I'm not gonna tell myself to tell you guys to do that every 5 minutes, and yeah. I just find that so annoying. Live your life. Support how you want to support. It's all good. Do that gun instead of standard weapon upgrades. Standard upgrades, you get more abilities, allow you to improve your damage with the toolkit you already have. That is nice too. I was actually kind of blown away as we were doing this, the abilities seem to pile on, and they piled on. They're like very front loaded. You get them all pretty early on, and maybe there's other ones that I have yet to learn. It doesn't look like it because it looks like my tree is about complete. But it was a pretty quick uptick, but I never felt like I was falling behind in terms of like grasping the best way to approach contact or approach combat. Just taking. Okay, this is all the way back again where we came from. So, all right, there's the last little area we have to explore. That's the tin we just blew off the roof. Like when YouTubers do that at the end, so I know when to just turn off the video and don't have to listen to it. Yeah, I honestly, like, now that we've talked about it, I don't remember the last time besides just now, I don't remember the last time I actually used the phrase, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'm good with that. Oh. Thanks for all your help, little buddy. I didn't want to do that. What is that big thing? Got one of those slugs. Get him. Oh, great. Oh, I'm fixated on the wrong enemy. Very good. You know, it's else paying a kid to say it. That's the ticket, right? You gotta start offering. I gotta get. I just gotta get a recording of Jack saying it in the most adorable way. Or Charlie, now that she's starting to learn words. Just get the most adorable 2-year-old version of "Please like and subscribe." Just play that all the time. Just really tug at the heartstrings. Alright, so this should be our last one. Which means I think we have our next chase scene coming.
With a doctor, Laurent's mama might have lived, but Daddy only got paid to company script. And doctors only took cash money.
Mom always said Laurent had a tough childhood. Tough doesn't even begin to cut it.
Okay, so Mom didn't make it, but Laurent didn't kill her, which I had kind of thought. What is this thing chasing us again? Have we established what this is? Is it just a purple cloud that keeps popping up?
Yeah.
I think they said his name earlier. I haven't fully understood. Ooh, you Trixie! Please, sir, may I have some likes? By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like button. Even saying that, like, it just feels like, hit the like button, I don't care. I don't even know how it affects things. I'm sure it matters, but I don't know. Whatevs. Live your life. Whoop, bop. Ooh, I almost a little fast for my britches. That's not a saying. Don't say that. Oh, my LT didn't work. Almost blew it on the last jump. Row, that's what it was. Or Rue. I don't know. How do you say that? How is that pronounced? Is it Rue? I get confused sometimes. The X is in there if it's a hard or soft. Oh.
Well, I'll be battered, fried, and dipped in grits. I just seen a Rougarou.
That's Laurent.
Well, best not run into
Get
him
it.
again. We'll find Molly another way.
Guess I'm just a better gamer than you.
To reweave him like Benji and Tom.
It's obvious.
Says who? Laurent ain't some kind of tree or big gator.
Bunny said.
Rue. Okay.
Bunny, with her newfound kindness, sending you after a Rougarou to find Molly. A little odd.
Spit it out, fish.
Look, there's whispers of Bunny in these
That's
swamps
cat
and
to you.
hollers. Dark magic. A corruption sprouting from her house.
She might have her reasons.
Reason enough to send her granddaughter chasing after danger when her mother might not even be alive?
That's enough.
Hazel, I'm sorry.
I've got this far, ain't I?
I know you want to see her, but just be careful out there, all right?
Oogie. Oh, these big fancy bottle tree. Wants me to go that way. I say, nay. Mighty big saw blade.
Never seen a blade so big.
Might come in handy with these roots.
I don't know. Maybe. Seemed like that saw blade was moving awfully fast. But what do I know? Alright, so it wants me to do that and then push that this way. Okay, got it.
Sorry, trees. I gotta get through.
What do I still have like findable things to find. I do. I'm missing 14 and 15 still. Oops. That's not the button I meant to pull. I don't. Wow, this is the right way. I don't want to go the right way. What are we doing? Wrong way, please. Can I go any further this direction? I mean, probably. Let me turn these. Let me turn this mother back on. Ah, snap. No dice. Okay. I guess we do go up. Oh, I almost walked right past this. No. Okay. Up and over, or in here. Ah, readable. 14. Lost a few workers. Penny saved. Lost a few workers due to that accident on the 25th. They had been complaining about the machinery needing to be repaired. Now we're behind on this month's production.
Bastards.
Soulless.
Save a penny and lose a life. Oh, big man in charge with a nice office.
Last readable. 15. Maintaining productivity. Next month we are cutting everyone's hours by 12%. We will still require the same amount of output. Also, let's let go the 3 most senior loggers to free up salary space. The wife is nagging me about buying a house on the Gulf with an ocean view. I just will bite my tongue off out of frustration with that. I can hear the whispers, but I can't make out what they're saying. I know it's not Tom anymore, but I guess I could just turn it up a little bit. Glad some things never change in the corporate world, right? If there's one thing we want, it's consistency. Even if it's pure evil. There's something buzzing about out there.
Laurent missed his mama so much he couldn't stand it. He went to fight the factory boss to tell him off, but his daddy tried to stop him. And when his daddy saw the death of Laurent's pain, that's when he got mad. The boss was always afraid of his workers. That's why he kept a gun in his office. He didn't mean for it to go off. Probably. Didn't stop the bullet from punching through Daddy's skull, ending his life in a blink. With his daddy's blood dripping down his chin, Laurent couldn't hold his feelings in anymore. They burst through his skin like feathers. His anguish seemed to lift him up into the air. The terrified sawmill boss drove away as fast as his fine car would go. Laurent flew after it, carried aloft by currents of his own torment.
Oh my God. Laurent couldn't help it. That man orphaned him. I wonder if Mama knew Laurent's secrets.
New pattern.
Laurent.
Actually, we got the other one too. Bunny. When Hazel's father Trey accidentally drowned his sister Cherie, Bunny was consumed by grief. She bound her beloved daughter's soul to a tree until Hazel restored her spirit. And then Rougarou. When Laurent lost his mother and then his father, he pressed his sadness so far down and transformed him into something monstrous.
May be a lot of things, but he's not a monster. He told me it wasn't safe. He was trying to protect me back there.
I break my bones, I rend my skin, bricks turn to dust, and rage floods in. It sears my soul, sets my veins aflame. Never hold, just myself to blame.
We were talking earlier about games that this reminds me of, and I might need your help settling on the name of this one, because it's, I want to say What Remains of Edith Finch. The first-person game in the weird house, right, with like the bunch of the family stories. But as we've played, that's one I didn't think about this one before, but I'm thinking of it now. That feels like an apt comparison. The gameplay is different, but when it comes to like story beats and how you're experiencing the timeline and things like that, it's it reminds me of that. What do I do here? Oh, if I'm thinking of the right, I think I'm thinking of the right game. I get some of those walking simulators confused, especially the ones that came out around that time. Yeah, the stories are of that quality. All right, red boss. It is okay. That is the right game.
I didn't mean to upset you. I had no idea. Stop! It's me! It's Hazel! You don't have to let this consume you. I can help you.
Wait, I'm not ready. Okay, ready.
We don't gotta fight, LeBron.
He hurt me, all to make me a man.
No, you're in there.
Me to
You
swear
don't
up
wanna
my
hurt
shoulders, boys don't cry. Brick by tear stained brick, I sew my pain inside.
Mama wouldn't want you to hurt like this.
Inside.
That's close.
Oh yeah.
Got to a scream.
Oh, it didn't do the weed. Oh man, I was going flawless. I blew it. Oh, can I not? I can't hurt him unless I hit him in the front? Weak. Thanks. Open up those wings. One more shot in the tum-tum.
Don't do this, LeBron. Let me help. Where are you?
Oh, nosers. Ah! I don't know what to do. I'm still not sure. Okay, there we go. Ah, blew it. Don't make this last too long, because I'm going to need one of those heals. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I got it. I'm super happy I invested in that bob and weave now. Thanks. Thanks. Oh, he leaves the ground on fire. What a jerk. I was stuck. Man, I feel like I'm doing like pathetic damage against him. Oh, that hurts. Don't stand in that. I need heals. They're over here. Oh, I just said don't stand in it. It's in a tough spot. Okay, second phase down.
Come on, please. Just look for the eyes.
Ooh, I almost hit the border there. Okay, got this part figured out. But I got to do the rest with half of my health, and no more heals coming. That is enough of that, sir. Sir Bird. Got him before he made it. Ooh, quickly now.
Bricks turn to dust and rage floods in. It sears my soul, sets my veins aflame. Never
I don't know if that hurt him or not.
to blame. I break my bones, I rend my skin. Bricks turn to dust and rage floods in. It sears
Get out of the ouch. Get out of the ouchies. Third phase was the best phase.
LeBron? Are you okay?
What happened? Where are we?
That was good music.
You got mad. I tried to reweave you, but I think something went wrong.
No. This is me. This has been me longer than I care to remember.
I'm sorry. About what happened to you with your mom and dad.
My mama died. It broke me. But when that man came and took my daddy from me, I don't even remember it fully. Came to, covered in blood, haunted by what I had done.
I can't imagine going through all this alone.
Maybe this pain just festers in me. I try to keep it pushed down. I don't want to hurt nobody, especially you and Lace.
I mean, I remember her laughing a lot when you were around. She was happy then. I could tell.
Yeah, how do we fix him? We need to fix him.
She saw me too clear. I felt laid bare. Scared me.
Scared you?
I spent ages hiding this shame I hurt inside. But then Lacey saw me. Flaws and all. She still cared. Felt like juggling broken glass. I was just so scared I was gonna mess things up. I just pushed her away.
I think that hurt her more.
I know. I know. Earlier, you came to ask me about Molly. What was that all about?
When the hurricane hit, the river took the house. With Mama in it.
She all right?
I found her house, but I
TBD.
couldn't find her. And then I saw a ton of red yarn laying around. I was told that was Molly's doing.
She has, Lacey. She must be hurt.
Can you take me to Molly's lair?
For Lacey, I'll take you as far as I can go. But I never managed to reach her lair.
Thanks, Aron.
You gonna be less angry this time?
I appreciate you.
Got some wicked eyeballs. Do you see those? All right. That there's the end of chapter 7.
Hazel asked Laurent about Molly's whereabouts. But mentioning Lacey stirred him up, turned him into a giant owl. Hazel was shocked to see someone she knew transform him into a creature. Using her magic, she reweaved Laurent's old wound, bringing him back to his true self. But the guilt and shame would take its own sweet time to fade away. Once Laurent got himself together, he and Hazel headed for old Molly's lair. But Hazel felt uneasy. Even a giant creature like Laurent seemed unsure he could take her all away.
Chapter 8, their eyes were watching.
Thanks for the ride! See you around?
Barman is hard to find.
Molly's up there in the witch's nose with.
Oh,
These hills won't stop me. Just hold on, Mama.
okay. That's the end of chapter 8. No, it's not. That's the end of chapter 7. This is the beginning of chapter 8. We're just getting started. But we will pick that up next time. I could go a little bit longer, but I think I want to spend some time breaking this up and getting this up on YouTube. And then next stream, I think we'll go for the end. I did look at how many chapters there are, and I think we'll be able to wrap it up by the end of the next stream, assuming everything is still. I mean, everything's been really well paced. I mean, it's been almost like spot on, just about an hour to an hour and a half per chapter. So we've been good. I've been liking the pacing of the game. I've been liking everything about it. So I will see you guys next time. I don't know when it'll be. It'll likely be sometime this week. We'll see. When things are getting a little, as my trip is coming up, I'm trying to like sneak in some things. I had an eye appointment yesterday. I have a haircut coming up in a couple of days, or next week, I think. Something else going on the calendar. I don't know. So I'm trying to like pack some of this stuff in before I go, just so I don't have to worry about it and think about it. So, but I should still find time to get in this week, I think, sometime. So, or get back on sometime this week. So, thank you guys. Don't forget to record Jack saying please like and subscribe. You know what? We'll record one of each, so that we have Jack's and we have Charlie's rendition as well. So, but yes, don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah. And we'll talk to you guys next time. Cool. Have a good rest of your night. Bye-bye.